Yeah, it's weird because the chat from another scene is just fine, but I guess this one decided to disconnect. They are separate browser sessions, so it makes sense that one can disconnect and others stay connected. It's just weird to see that happen. Okay. House of Small Comfort. Purchase an old journal. Oh, it just gives us a savage secret. All right. Write a port report. And then we can treat our terror. All right, so now we need to head north and look around Hybris for the 5th place. And go by Titania, just grab another port report. Actually, forgot that I didn't add stuff to the queue myself. Nice, nice. Hello, bees, I see again. Time to buzz across my... something. I don't know. I don't know how to riff off that song too well. I only know like the first 2 lines. I'd like to get honey from them, but every time I try, I fail. So I'm just gonna get the experience. And the exhibition. You are briefly without terror. Nine firkins of red honey. Ooh. This did not have, doesn't have a time limit. Interesting. 6, 7, 8, 9. You make room for 3. Fine. I'll sell some fuel. Fuck's on my ship? Ah. Okay. Maybe we need to drop our random bullshit off at New Winchester. That's the downside of constantly converting our money into bargain goods, is it does fill up our cargo hold. And eventually we do need to turn those goods into actual money so we can use them. Fortunately, the prospects have not been very accommodating, and we kind of been a little too busy trying to get some of these quests knocked out to really be making a ton of money. And I mean, the fact that we've got our new ship, we've upgraded our weapons today, like, I think this is, I don't think we really need to be doing too much on the money-making ventures. Just when they're convenient. Yes, basically my theme song. This lurks a mighty beast, a reptile of the ocean, of the Piper unleashed. His face is hands as tall as trees. His fame should come out of Loki and vanish to the seas. Eyes glowing red in the dark of the ocean floor. Serpent awaits. Our snake. All right, I'll hydrate. Mistake. It's out of the ocean, the great unknown. A nation has many names. Lindworm, tongue of serpents, girdle of the realm. Eyes that overwhelms, Midgard's heart, and the pain of Thor. The sweet revenge, come the final war. Eyes glowing red in the dark of the ocean floor. And he serpent roars at deep beneath, and powers all, and serpent awaits. Our snake. And then the lowdown chorus. So unserious, Nessie is no match. Only feeling all the seas Thor can never catch. Here's a shot of shining steel and steel and heart and mind. Across the world and back again, his body can wind. Run you in his flesh. Likes his dinner fresh. Let's drop so much bullshit off. All right, and then we will buy fuel. Good shit, good shit, good shit. I think if I were to pin an ultimate goal for picking up and relearning the cello and just getting better with it, I would love to take a stab at doing something with Power Snake myself. I would like to use that. I can do like the like split second stinger of Power Snake without being too concerned of being DMCA PP slapped. But anything more than that, we start skirting territories. It's the kind of thing that I don't want to do it myself. You know, kind of like how I did the lore video myself, despite not being an artist or knowing much video editing at the time or anything like that. There's something about making something yourself that I think is very rewarding. You know, even though other people can do things better, you know, it's something that if it means something to you, there's no shame in pouring your own energy into making it come into being. Because it's not about it being perfect. It's about whether you're happy with it. And I think expressing yourself in the creation of something is pretty fantastic. Free hours. They're just lying around here. All right, we are looking for a signal box. There's a couple shadowed areas I can poke around in as well. Eleanor Green. Battle of Culverston. Interesting. Bat, do you find anything? Ooh, there's something down there. Damn, Marauder! You seem to have missed. Dang. Ain't that a problem that you got to deal with? The Endless Waltz. Ooh. That's kind of a cool name. I kind of like that. Yeah, we'll just finish repairing up. Why not? All right, let's go around the right. We'll go through here, and then we'll loop up through the top through here. Like, we'll kind of do a big loop like that to see if we find that signal box. We kind of went up through there. It said it's near Hybris. Like I hear, Captain. The engineer complains. The rest of the crew murmurs. She speaks for them too. What is she, the Lorax of the train? Does she speak for the crew? Look, these threads need to get to London, alright? And our ship is gonna be transporting them. Now, do ya got a problem with thread transport and textile manufacturing? Crew? You also should check on the work world while we're in Albion. See if we can ferment another revolution. Because the last one apparently wasn't good enough. All they did was fire the old governor and bring in a new person. Oh, I'm sorry. They didn't bring in a new person. No, They promoted the previous revolutionary leader to governor, and he doesn't seem to be doing that great. Oh, man. You broke an oath? My buddy, we gotta leave you off in port. I'm sorry. But the burrower, he don't like oath breakers. Now, I don't know about you, but the burrower can really fuck this train up. He's done it once before. I don't want to do it again. For some reason, the Spotify didn't change. Let me hit next and see if that fixes it. Alright, that looks good. Alfred and Clara's farm. Interesting. Some gooped up wood over here. This might be the area? Question mark? I mean, it seems so out of the way. General's Weave. No, seems it's not up here. Maybe it's through the other path. Nah, we'll just leave. Get some free hours. Yay, a whole bunch of free terror. Love that. Amazing. Phantasmagorical. Where is that signal box? Skeen. That's a fun word. Maybe it's outside. Maybe it could be like over here. I think we might need to expand our search. We also might need to get some supplies. I guess it really depends on the keyword near Hybris, because Is this like Path of Exile targeting? Like, come on. Banzas Invest. Just trying to look in all these little indents to see if that has it. 'Cause I don't know if this is like something I might have passed previously and it doesn't get activated until you get to this part of the quest, or if it's something that spawns in, you know? It has to be something that, well, no. 'Cause it could just like be a point that's not highlighted until you have the quest. And so that's why, even though we've explored all the way around Hybris, then it does, and it doesn't show up. Actually, didn't I need... Come on. All right, so if it's not over here, we're gonna need to resupply at the circus, and then we'll check west. I feel like this is too far away from Hybris, but egg would really be on my face if I ignored it, and it turned out it was all the way over here all along. We already searched the close area, although if it's along here, then I'll be imminently peeved, but that's what we'll check after checking the west indent. In which case I will scream, but like internally and very quietly. I suddenly want ice cream. Michelin's Meadow. Okay, but how many stars does Michelin have? Ah, the Riddle Bird. Mourn the dead. Oh, our terror's starting to get out of control. Yeah, we gotta go to the circus. I'm helping, Tackety. This marauder won't fight you anymore. Mama Hen, welcome on by. If y'all don't know Mama Hen, I'd be surprised, because they are in a lot of cool people's places. And they do a lot of good work moderating and keeping the unruly chat in line with lots of hammers. Hi, Dreki, you're also aw, thank you. All credit to the amazing artists. I am merely the puppeteer. You can find there. And they do have a Twitter still, I think. Their last thing that they posted was really pretty, because it's a crow and they put a hat on it, and like the crow looks really realistic. Like they have just constantly improved and improved and improved. It is so fantastic seeing what Sapphire creates. I hope you're having a good evening, Mama Hen. And yes, we are playing Sunless Skies. I thought I would just play it for a couple sessions, maybe a few hours, just to get a feel of the setting again, because I played it originally when it first released way long ago. Never beat it though. Never really got too far. I don't know why. But when Mask of the Rose dropped, I wanted to refamiliarize myself with the setting before diving into it. And I've just been sucked in. So we're trying to beat it for once. And then I might do a encore route and do the Truth ambition, because I believe that one's like a very canon officially kind of storyline to go through. Definitely yeah. No spoilers though. Because like we've explored pretty much all of the Reach, all of Albion, most of Eleutheria. Every time we've gone to Eleutheria, we've almost died. So that's great. No Blue Kingdom. Still need to find the transit relay for that. Forgot about Mask of the Rose and I adore the Fallen London team. Yeah, like... Considering the writing in this game, I'm so... My body is so fucking ready to jump into Mask of the Rose. They are really good writers. I would read their books. Because they strike a really good balance between making things a little weird and strange, but still very familiar. And they use like really excellent word choice to convey things. Like a lot of random NPCs you run into throughout this game tend to have like two words. It could be like the indomitable chaperone, and just instantly you have an idea of what that character is in your mind just by reading that, and just by having that two phrase. It's usually like some kind of like verb or adjective and then like a title or position. And it's just magnific. Magnifique. We're currently distracted trying to, I think, finish one of the quests for our officers. Trying to find the 5th signal box. Use of language is mastered in their games. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, where the fuck is it? It might be up by the transit relay to the Eleutheria. We want the team with the cult sim, folks. I'm on the fence on that. Because like one of the things I really like about the Fallen London team is that it's their own original setting. Whereas Cultist Simulator is still pulling a lot from H.P. Lovecraft stuff. And it's like, I know H.P. Lovecraft inspired a lot of stuff, you know, Death of the Author, something, but it's just nice for an original setting. I also feel like Fallen London, like between Sunless Seas and then Sunless Skies, I kind of think they have better game design than Cult Sim, because like Cultist Simulator can be very tedious to manage. I think they had an update that made it a little bit less onerous, but like if you're deep in a run, you know, and then lose, it can be a little exhausting to rebuild back to where you were. And I think their second game, Library of Something, I haven't played that one. I don't think I have it. But I think I've heard it's better, but there's still some of that fiddliness in it. So like, I don't know. I feel like the Fallen London team is kind of the stronger of the two. I certainly do want them to make more stuff because I have been quite pleased with all that I have sampled. And I don't think I've gushed about the backgrounds today. These fucking backgrounds! Look at all these layers! Look, we got the foreground, we got background 1, we got a background 2, a background 3, a background 4, a background 5, 6, 7, and just all the layers and the way they shift. What is it, like parallax? So like some shift at a different speed than others to give that illusion of depth. Like, oh, art's so cool! Fuck! Book of Hours, I adore that game. Just feel like Fallen London team making a game similar systems to Book of Hours to do numbers. The lore is so rich. Okay. All right, I think we need to go and we need to search to the blue transit, to do that Elith area relay. It's like the only section we haven't checked over there. But we are almost out of fuel. Do I have some tea? I do have 1 tea. So let's go to Port Avon and purchase some fuel perchance. I need to zoom this out a bit. Pretty close to another level up too. We've been doing a lot of quests today, so that's pretty reasonable. Ah, man, I thought this would be a real quick detour, real quick detour to polish off the signalman and have another finished NPC. But you know what? That's what I get for thinking, you know? Oh, we got some sky eels. Let's scoop those right up. You know, maybe you've had some sushi from the sea. Small potatoes. You haven't had fine cuisine until you've slurped up a nice sky eel, you know? Put in a little bit of mirin, add a dollop of chorister honey. It is quite the delicacy in the sky. Ooh, 2 fuel for 20 sovereign. Easy. So we'll host a tea party so we can get some welcome, write a port report. We will visit the Nowhere Inn. Read a work of speculative fiction so we can reduce our terror a bit. Reduce our terror a bit. Reduce our terror a bit. Reduce our terror some more. I think that might be it. Yeah, we're unwelcome now. We've been cast out of the pub. We need to buy the fuel. Okay. We have plenty to go north again. ministry. Be a shame if you took a giant broadside to the face. Down with the Queen's men. Mug them for all their secrets. All right. Disperse the rubble. Little fucking Bones has some great emotes. Miso soup is good for a sore thrusty. Absolutely. Well, I can't say I can really eat too much miso. Like, I've tried, but it's just not a taste that really works for me. It's a very begrudging chomp for me, as much as I would like. Got him. Let's gain some unusual cargo. Got 26 sovereigns. Miso is a very powerful aphrodisiac. In the hands of any huckster, everything's an aphrodisiac, alright? Not too good for you. Downfall Japanese cuisine is high sodium. You just answered it. You need salt. Like, it's a balance of everything needs a balance. I mean, my biggest issue is the ramen things that I get are too big of portion sizes. Like, I don't eat big meals. And I hate wasting food. So the fact that it's just like 20% too big for me to have as a single sitting meal. But also, like, it's really messy to, like, break a ramen brick in half and then cook half then and half later. It's just... it's messy. I need to find a better system to deal with it. I'm not feeling that. Hey! I feel like this is an apropos song. Too bad we're not the Brabazon work world. This would be a very apt song. You mean instant? Yeah. It's a brand of instant ramen. Which, don't get me wrong, I like the ramen they make. It's one of the few Szechuan, like, instant ramen Szechuan that I actually liked, because a lot of the, like, fast food takeout Chinese or cheap Chinese food, when you get Szechuan, like, it's a nice spice, but it has this weird, like, bitter aftertaste that, like, coats my mouth that I don't like it afterwards. It's really irritating. And I don't know if it's just like the quality of ingredients or if it's a substitute that a lot of them, I don't know what it is. I don't know that kind of cuisine well enough that I'm making it on my own anyway. But it's the first time I had some that didn't have that weird aftertaste that irritated me. Which reminds me, it's been a while since I made my peanut butter curry. I really need to do like some grocery shopping so I can do some cooking. Apologies. We're gonna press on. Cut for, oh, we need the fungal Krina line. Nice. Excuse me. Oh. Die, colonized cantankerous! Die! Ah, we overheated. Come on, buddy. There we go. Pop goes the cantankerous. All right, where's that frickin' signal box? Where did you go? Damn it, Jim! I need you back aboard my train. Wait, hold on. Damn it, Jim! I need you back aboard my train. You're a fantastic signalman. No matter your fatalistic outlooks, we need you. Come back for one last job. We'll build the Isambard line together with our own two hands. You shall believe in me, fatalistic signalman. We'll achieve together what the chaotic prince was unable to do themselves. With your navigation and my prowess, we are an unstoppable duo. I am going to... Fuck. It's not over here. All right. There's a bit of darkness right here. We're gonna search here. Maybe it's hidden in that nook. Hopefully we have enough fuel to get there, or I am going to petard myself with my own hoist. You know, I always thought the phrase hoist myself by my own petard, I always thought a petard was like a cape or something that got pulled up, and like the clasp is like, you know, yanking you upwards. But I learned a petard is actually like a bomb kind of thing. Or not like a bomb, but it's like a thing, like a door breach kind of thing. Like you put it against a door and then you detonate it to blow it open. And so the joke is like the door is so sturdy that the entirety of the blast is blowing back on you, throwing you backwards. Gate breaking demolition device. Yeah. Like a limpet mine. Yes. Awesome snake. Awesome shatters. Because all y'all are amazing. Because your time is valuable. I'm just a silly serpent on the internet. I hope you're having a good evening, Pokemon. Whee! I'm going! Oh, I'm searching, chat. I'm searching. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find that damn fifth signal box. Ooh, I bet you I'm gonna get it. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Just one more spin. One more spin. Any minute now, I'm gonna find it. Ooh, I'm gonna find it. Oh God, I think I'm spinning too fast. Help! Someone, help! Stop it! Stop it! No. Sure. I feel like that spin went on way longer than most spins.
Oh crap! Oh my frogs!
The frogs! Shit, no! They won't help! There'll be a distraction! They're all over the windows! I can't see outside! No! Pokemon, what have you done with all the frogs? You fool! The frogs don't know how to fly this train! They'll get lost! We're already running out of fuel, my friend! We'll have to turn those frogs into cooking! And I don't know about you, but amphibians do not burn very well. Is that it? I think we found it. Mother trucker. Pale clumps of Hybrium fungus cling to the old signal box. Inside, the contamination is even worse. Fungus coats every surface, as pristine as fresh snowfall. When you open the door, you scrape a neat arc in the carpet of it. Otherwise, it is undisturbed. No one has been here in years. White spores hang in the air like snowflakes afraid of falling. Ooh. Brush the spores from the shape on the bedside table. The spores rise in puffy clouds. You shield your nose and mouth. You uncover an empty packet of cigarettes and a gray bowler hat. Check the corpse on the bed. The corpse is desiccated, ravaged by fungus. It lies on its side facing the wall, knees drawn up. Its back is to you, which makes the act of brushing off the spores seem like a violation of privacy. But you have to know. And indeed, under the coat of pale spores, it wears a grayed, Eisenbard line uniform. Was it the cold that killed it? The fungus? Sickness? It's impossible to say. A high wilderness holds 1,000 quiet deaths. You can only be sure that it has lain here, undiscovered, undisturbed, for years. Unlock the cabinet. Inside, safely secured away from the fungus, is a thick, handwritten manuscript. Signs and signals of the high wilderness, an omnibus. Its pages are filled with the fatalistic signalman's hurried penmanship and describe almost every signal language used in Albion and the Reach with encyclopedic thoroughness. In appendices, the omnibus also addresses the secret signals used by marauders and smugglers, attempts to interpret the spasms and tattoos of scornflukes, and deciphers the echoing shrieks of curators. There's nothing else of value in the signal box. The trail ends here, at a white, silent grave. The omnibus is a sufficiently comprehensive that even a basically qualified signaler can use it and operate as a much more experienced one. Functions as an officer. Wow. That's pretty cool. You step outside and close the door. Behind you, the spores are already settling. Climbing back into your engine, you brush them off your skysuit. The crew are keen to be away from here. Damn. Wow. Which is our mirrors stat? Is mirrors what we needed for this? We needed veils. All right, never mind. We need to see if we can equip the Ratronaut. If we have the right arrangement of officers to get our stats bumped up. Fuck off, Marauder. You're dead. D-E-D. Dead. Alright, so Winchester. And then to Albion. Yes. I don't think there's anything else we need to do here as of yet. We have quests in Blue Kingdom. Don't know where the fuck Blue Kingdom is. Out of the mind. In Albion, we need to visit London. We need to visit Parliament. We need to visit the Clockwork Sun with a whole bunch of hours. Yes. Mausoleum. We need to visit the Mausoleum for the princess. I also want to take some Immaculate Souls with me when I go to the Mausoleum, because there is one of the visits to the Prince Consort that I have not seen yet. And it's the one where I have to use the Immaculate Souls to pay for my passage there. And, when we get to New Winchester, we'll do our level up. Let's dance with the homesteaders. Down a little to the left. Man, we are making a lot of progress today. I don't know how close we are to finishing our fame ambition, but as far as rounding out our ossifers, it's pretty rounded. Quite spherical, perhaps. Alright, let's not run into a wall for the third time. Deliver our port reports, get some pocket change. Get a bunch of savage secrets, because why not? I see that's for low on fuel. Understand that a great many things will burn before anything of mine does. Alright, drop all of this off. It's Lustrum, Port Avon, don't care about either of those. We will buy fuel. Supplies, not that much. All right. Level up. So, to recap, we are a revolutionary. There was an attempt on our life, and we had the scars to prove it. We had a spell in prison, and then we worked as the help below stairs and building trains in the steam yard. Our predecessor is disgraced, and we are following in their footsteps. We helped lay the foundations of London in the skies, and we were a homesteader in the Reach. We participated in the blockade of New Winchester, fighting with the Tacites. We experienced a seance. As a sky captain, we have a pretty good exercise regimen. We have rubbery inclinations because who can resist a good old rubbery lumps? Am I right? We made a thief oath, an oath of solace, and we have kinship with rats, although we suspect that we were kind of their mascot. We worked with revolutionary elements in the great game. The devil has become an ally of ours. And we had a narrow escape, of which we have become only more bold. All right, don't want either of those. So, correspondent. The bell tolls. Ooh. Letters only had to travel from Harrow to Hackey. Now they have to cross the vast sky. What does this turn into? You live a life of letters. Each evening, you sit at your desk, ink and paper to one side, stamps and envelopes to the other. Who do I write to? So we can have... I'm liking the pen friends. Let's see what the flavor for bell tolls. In the cold skies, in bed. I think I like the correspondent better. I feel like that fits our character, bridging all of these revolutionary factions between Albion, New Winchester, and Eleutheria. You know, we've joined the Calendars. We've been working with the Tacites. We've helped the Brabazon work peoples. I think Pen Friends applies to us. You know, we gotta keep in contact. You know, we have to maintain our support networks and make sure everyone is ready to fight the good fight. And the good fight is anything against the Queen. I meant to check if I could equip the Ratronaut. All right, well, we have to stop by London anyway, so we'll do that then. They look like fat bumblebees. I hate that ship. I hate that that's what the Tacites built. We also need to destroy a golden ship, because we haven't destroyed one of those yet, and I want to. Every time we've tried, we've been rudely interrupted by ministry ships. Like they're on the same team or something? The fuck is that all about? Let me just double check to make sure I'm not forgetting something real quick. Mausoleum. Mausoleum. Floating Parliament. Right. We are G to G. Good to go, baby.